Now we're going to make the correction, which would also be correction and contour of the rest of this believer. I use Centum, cream contour we use, and many makeup artists use cream correction, and I'm looking to use a product that looks more natural. So I really like powder products, so to avoid mistakes, I'm going to show you how to make the correction with cream. But in my time, I really like to use the powder contour. Later, I'll explain the difference and I'll show you the correction of dark circles and how it's done. In the past, we used to come with the product and draw a triangle on the eye. Hey, it becomes a bit more practical. We're going to use this corrector from Marks, which is a corrective in stick. I never do the stick on the customer's face for hygiene reasons, so I always use a brush. I use a brush to pick up the product, and I'm going to apply the product in the area where we need to correct. Why does the sheet stand out so much? Because the part of the eye is deep. So when we want to highlight some part of the face, we put on a lighter concealer, and that's where we're going to illuminate. So we're going to put at the corners of the eye and at the end, reminding you that we always put this contour, this corrector, bringing it from one side from the scalp towards the head so that it looks like a lifting effect too. Then we'll put it near the nose and we'll go up here towards the eyelids. And we're going to do this side here too. In the same way, bringing it towards the temples, close the eyelids. Here we're going to put a little, and now we're going to use the same technique we applied with the foundation. We're going to blend. Then look back and we're going to do very gentle touches. The more layers of product there are, the gentler the touch has to be. We're not going to press, just touch the sponge to the face cream. And I remind you, make it blurred without removing the product. We can't hide what we're going to do. We have to do a lifting effect now. We're going this way and we're doing the same. We blur. And now we're going to camouflage the dark circles and at the same time enhance the parts of the eye we want to highlight. Very subtle, it's noticeable, isn't it? They are very light hits, very soft touches. And now we come with the same corrector and we are going to use it here in the kumbama or in the where we want to highlight this part of the face, where it will be more harmonious and more beautiful. Now the part of the face that we are going to see first, this is the part that we see first, the T-zone, which would be that half moon of the forehead that goes towards the back of the nose, above the lip and the kumbamba. Then what are we going to do in this region? We are going to make this region more apparent. So we are going to make a correction with a lighter corrector here on the bridge of the nose. Always in a straight line, always straight, because this part here, if we do it wrong, everything will look wrong. She's going to be like a princess. This bridge of the nose has to be done straight, because if I go to the sides of the bridge, you will see that appearance that it will also be crooked. So let's blur it. If they see that we are blurring and leaving this region clearer, but we're not removing the product, we're just blending so that there's no obvious mark. And now I am going to show you the correction with cream. I am going to contour with cream on the side so you guys can understand the difference very well.